追い込まれは波落ちてゆくあるのはショートするか色思考停止過去だけ見て胸を開けてもリグレ底なしの沼憎しみに溺れて閉じてゆくノイのサークル飲まれるな感じ取れ明日への鼓動ギャラギャラ悔しくて苦しくて悲しくて寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す燃えてる呼んでいるあの声が取り戻せその手にお前の名前を
So, since Hatsu is here, I just wanted to say this before I forgot to bring it up. Hatsu, are you aware that there's a fully modeled Reen Schwarzer avatar that you can use in VR chat? And he has every single one of his costumes selectable that you can change between. He has incorporated voice lines of me that you can select and they will play from the avatar. And you can hear Reen Schwarzer in the VR chat room that you're a part of. There is literally an emote where you can make the Reen Schwarzer avatar go, Class 7 Special Operations, move out! And there's like 20 of them. If you guys show up at Ferality this weekend, I might show it off. It's ridiculous. But hello, everybody. Good evening. I hope you are well. Oh yeah, Brittany, you may also, or Hatsu, you may also want to appreciate this. For an audition today, I basically took the Leonidas impression voice that I've been doing
every time I voice him in a cutscene that we're doing.
And I did that voice for the audition. So if I manage to book that character specifically, I want you to know it will be specifically because I was practicing voicing Leonidas whenever we had cutscenes where he showed up. And practicing that voice helped me book that character. Also, thank you everyone who has subscribed so far. I saw that someone gifted a sub to Hatsu Queen. Thank you very much for that generosity. Welcome, Michelle Tan, back to the Lion Pride. Who else did we have? I know we had one more. Enzo gifted the sub to Hatsu Queen. Thank you very much. And someone else joined in, and I can't find it in the chat, but thank you, whoever you are. My God, now you're putting me on the spot, and Hatsu's gonna hear me do these voices with a throat that's a little worn out. It's just gonna be like, this sounds like shit. Why did I ever hire him in the first place? Do more, Olivier. I will. Let me grab my water real quick. So I will give you guys the heads up. As you might be aware, I am double booked basically every single day from now until June 11th. So I will do my best to impersonate these characters, but if it's gonna be hurting my throat, I'm gonna take it easy. Because this is as much just because I didn't want the progress in Cold Steel to get delayed, but I'm not gonna do it at the risk of damaging myself when I'm only halfway through the week. I've got Paper Koa. I'll chug it after this. Anyway, it may not be very long before we finish Act 3 Part 1, so I'll see how far we get into Act 3 Part 2. If you want to be at the panel in person or have access to the world where it's taking place, Shmushko, you do need to buy a convention pass. But I do believe all of the panels will be streamed on Twitch. So you can always check them out later if you want. Alright. With that being said, I do believe we've got all of our side quests finished. We double-checked, made sure we got all of our recipes, we've gone fishing, we got character pages, we are totally fine on the enemy scans. Yeah, we are all set there. We're close to being done. We're close to being done. Let me double-check. Oh, sorry. I meant Act 3, Part 2, Part 1. Because there's Act 3, Part 2, Part 1, Act 3, Part 2, Part 2, and then Act 3, Eventide.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said, Reen. So that was my mistake. But we are done, or... yes? The walkthrough says Eventide. Unless, at least on the guide it does. Anyway, but I know we... Oh. Well, I'm just reading... I'm just reading what the guide says. The guide says it goes Act 3, Part 2, Part 1, or August 29th, August 30th, and then Eventide. So... Anyway, we are good to progress the story.
Hey, nice work back there. And here I was, hoping to luxuriate in all the pleasures Erin Village had to offer. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. After all the work you two put in to defend that place, I don't think the wicked label really applies. Say, weren't Agate and Tio with you earlier? They were, yeah. But Heavyblade's gone back to Legram, and Teotot left her papers here and headed home. She was in a real tizzy, too. Must have a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. For now, we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an unqualifiable win. I know that you've still much to do, young Green, but you have earned yourself some relaxation. I highly recommend you take it. I'll try at least. Thank you, Your Highness. I heard about what happened at Ulster. It sounded truly terrible. Who could have anticipated that the influence of the Great Twilight would have caused this? We may have underestimated the situation. And I need to thank you. We only managed it with everyone's help. I just really hope that the people of Ulster will be able to recover soon. I do as well. Thank you, Ree.
The Courageous Two set course for Crossbell. It navigated carefully to stay out of sight of the Air Force before finally reaching the wetlands. I remember those places. Eastern Crossbell Province, skies above the southern wetlands. There it is! That's it, right? A pillar of light. The same as in Hamel. Yeah, there's no mistaking it.
So the Stellar Sanctuary is below it then?
Wherein my lord awaits.
Just as we thought. There don't seem to be any Gargantua-class ships nearby.
Right. They're certain to be focusing the bulk of their military strength towards Calvert.
Which makes this our best chance to land. All hands prepare...
No, I suspect it will not be that easy.
Professor Schmidt?
What do you mean by that?
Just now, this ship was detected by a directional radar. They are lying in wait for us. They know we are coming.
There's an optic response coming from the north. Is it an enemy attack? No, wait! Isn't that the same type of beam we saw the Gargantua using? That's a magic barrier oscillation beam. Judging from its origin point, could it be... Identifying! Elise, Your Highness! Activating wide-range radar. Identifying firing location. Putting the image on screen. Hi, it's me, Clippy! Are you trying to find the source of evil?
That's...
Orchis Tower?
Why there?
Hey, you guys! Do you read me?
Yona and Lloyd, too!
You guys know what's going on with that beam coming out of the tower?
Come to the SSS building quick. Security around the area is sparse right now.
Reen and the others arrived at the field exercise camp off Ursula Road without being spotted. They decided to rendezvous with their allies at the Special Support Section HQ. Lloyd's our boy. Lloyd's our boy. Please don't tell me I have to pick from all these people.
I can't believe we managed to sneak this many people inside.
Looks like their security really has gotten slack.
Yeah, I had my doubts about us being taken off the wanted list, but here we are. It sure is a relief to see you guys again after all this time.
Yeah, the intelligence division's not so hot on keeping tabs way out here. It just goes to show how close the war is. That said, those barrier generators are something else. I had no idea they'd been in the works. I remember them announcing some kind of experimental new defense system a while back. This must be what that was all about. They're essentially a confluence of both magic and science. It's different from the magic we know in the Empire. If anything, I'd say it's closer to the alchemy practiced here in Crossbell. They feel kind of like the barrier I made when I was a Septarian, too. Except not nearly as big. Still, they seem pretty good at protecting smaller areas. Jeez, what is Belle thinking? The Black Workshop's putting out even higher quality stuff than before.
Something like this could change the face of war all on its own. Yeah, no doubt about that. Either way, we're going to have to shut this all down. Otherwise, we won't even get a chance to carry out this rivalry before the war begins.
Right. We have to keep our own goals in mind.
The tower's still surrounded by the Imperial Defense Force, though, and there's a barrier stopping us from dropping in on it from above.
In that case, how about we go in from underground? We could probably get in through the geofront. The geofront does have basement levels that connect to the tower. Yeah, but it's not like we can waltz in there. They've got military police patrolling the place round the clock. Ah, that stinks. And here I thought I'd come up with a good plan for once.
Actually, I think you have the right idea. Storming the place head-on is a no-go, as long as those Zauber soldats are on watch. Going through the basement just might be the easier option.
In that case, we just need to create a diversion to draw the MPs away.
It's gonna have to be something big to distract them all long enough for us to sneak in.
You know, the Bobcat is on its way here, and with Team Liberal's bracers aboard too. Those extra numbers could give us some more options. Hey, how about we try what Yuna and the others did last time? You know, when you did a performance to lure away that rich old guy? Oh yeah, that was... Wait, hold on a second. You mean that thing that happened with Marquis Ballard in Sutherland? How do you know about that?
Your power allowed you to see it. Am I right?
Yeah, the spirit vein showed it to me in a vision. It was only for a second, so I didn't really get what was going on, but it looked like fun. That ability of yours sure is wild. Well, she's only been able to do it since the Great Twilight began, so it's probably a temporary thing.
Using a performance as a diversion doesn't sound like a bad plan.
I can't sound cool like Crow right now. My throat is so shredded from hot taco sauce and shit like that.
Especially not with a professional artiste on our side. And not just any artiste, one of the most up-and-coming members of Orchis-trated.
Who? Me?
Orchis-traded's really popular around Crossbow, right?
Yeah, everyone's been really bummed that they're not putting on any shows. Neither of their headliners are in any position to dance right now. But we still have Orchis-trated, forerunner of the troupe's second generation. Orchis-traded's star-studded comeback. I like it. That's a pretty good angle. Oh, is it Arsen-C or Arc-en-Ciel? Like, how do you pronounce it? Arc-en-C? Arc-en-C? Hold on a minute. We can't do the show without Ilya. Arc-en-Ciel? Ciel. Arc-en-Ciel. That just sounds German. Arc-en-Ciel! A ton of our stagehands are taking time off, too. We'd never be able to put something together in such short notice. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. We've got a pretty extensive network of friends to ask for help from in times like these. I bet they'd be more than willing to lend us a hand or two. Or 10. Besides, Scheherazade already practiced the part with you, didn't she? Oh, yeah, she did.
I thought she was an A-rank bracer.
Apparently, she was a professional dancer before joining the guild.
Oh, chick's got hidden depths, huh? I can dig it. The Bracer Guild doesn't give A-ranks for nothing. She must be more than physically adequate.
We can probably get Estelle on board, too.
Of course, all this depends on whether Sully agrees to take the lead.
Huh? I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to keep up with me, but, me? The lead? You'll be fine. I know you can do it.
Please consider it. We may not be able to get into the tower otherwise.
Okay, fine. I'll do it already. Great. Sounds like a plan. Wow, Arc-en-Ciel back in action. I can't wait.
Don't get too comfortable. This ain't a school festival we're putting on here. Not this time. We better get to work right away. There's only 3 days left until Magnum Dong Day.
We should start by recruiting stagehands and getting rehearsals underway. Don't forget publicity. We need this to feel like a big deal. Right. It'll need to be enough of a spectacle to distract the military police and Imperial... Excuse me, water burps. Excuse me. I'm gonna hydrate and go suck some Ninja paper cola down. You know what? You guys, I am gonna do what I was originally gonna do on Tuesday. And when we finish this section, when we're done with Act 3, Part 2.1, I'm gonna just call it a stream. If my throat's already struggling this much, then I don't want to use it any more than I have to. So, we'll probably get a solid 2 hours just across the side events and the cutscenes and the dungeon and the battles. But, yeah, once we get that nice little loading icon in the corner and the save prompt, I'm calling it. Right. Oh, okay, we did that. Leave that to me. The Crossbell News Service is at your, well, service. We may need to cut some corners to get the next edition out in time, but we'll do what we can. And I'll put the word out on the Orbital Network. That should build a little hype.
Well, since we're all pitching in, why don't I pull a couple of strings on my end as well?
That's KG, which means it has to be Celestine. Fuck! But that is KG. I was right. What the?
Sal.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ashen Chevalier.
A pleasure. Okay.
And as always, it's a pleasure to see you again, Ellie.
You must be the young Heiyue executive I've heard so much about.
Ha 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 ha! Heiyue. Oh, the most hated word of Genshin Impact. Heiyue. Heiyu. Heiyu. Heiya. What's going on? Sin's here, or Shin's here too?
Hands where I can see 'em, White Orchid Dragon. I heard about your little run-in with Uni and Mademoiselle Elie. What's your deal?
Oh, please. My contract with the Governor General's office is long since over. There's no need to be so suspicious.
Hatsu, can you tell I really, really enjoy impersonating Jonah Scott as Randy?
This time around, I'd like the honor of assisting you in your endeavors.
Listen, pal, I don't know who you are, but I know shady types like you when I see them. You'd never do anything just out of the goodness of your heart. What's your syndicate's stake in this?
The end of the world would be the end of Heiyue. It's as simple as that. Even so, I've brought you a little something extra.
An invitation to smash?
Oh, never mind.
This is the almighty conflagration? And... Father!
My agents were able to capture this image shortly before the generator went online. Shall we begin devising our plan now? If you'd like to reach them, we'd best start soon.
Excuse me. Sometime later, Estelle, Sherazard, and the rest of their friends arrived from Erebonia. Everyone else on board the Courageous 2 who was willing to help touched down soon after. I have pressed nothing but X for 25 minutes. Leaf, that just sounds like you'd pronounce it Arcus gel. Like, if your Arcus is starting to get, like, lock up on you, you just need to slap on some Arcus gel. Lubricate that fucker.
Hold on. It's taking a little longer than usual to cast my spells. Give me a second. All right, good as new. Wow, this is shaping up to be a real full-scale operation.
You said it. I can't believe Allie offered to sing. Not to mention Prince Oliver, Mint, and the entire Modern Music Club on accompaniment. And then we have Tita helping out with staging. Toa, Elise, and Princess Alvin are pitching in all over the place too. Plus, we have Angelica and Duvalie standing by in case anything goes wrong.
Elliot directing the musicians, and Crow the performers. I know Crow thinks otherwise, but this really does feel just like our little concert from back then.
Right.
Well, Crow aside, I ain't ever seen anyone as demanding as Elliot when it comes to striking a tune.
Everybody's helping out. Even Heiyue. I didn't see that one coming.
Cooperating with them wasn't an easy pill to swallow. There's definitely something they're not telling us. We shouldn't let our guard down around them.
True, but I think they're sincere in their desire to save the world, if nothing else. I believe they will continue to help us for as long as it remains beneficial to them.
At least they're giving us good intel. Like the warning about who we'd have to face on our way to fight our Aryan Road? The conflagration is no surprise, but my father, it's almost as though he's following in the footsteps of our ancestors. Laura, as the second in command of the Eisenritter? Indeed, the Great Twilight must be taking advantage of that connection. Nevertheless, this is for the best. We'll find no stronger test of our mettle than them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Okay, all that's left is to round up whatever intel we still can and prepare for tomorrow's performance. After that, we can figure out which of us will take part in the infiltration.
I believe Laura's participation is a given, but I would like to offer my sword as well. The Arcade and Vander schools have long grown side by side after all, though it may be presumptuous to consider myself a suitable representative.
Not at all. It would be my pleasure.
Machias and Sharon will need to come along too. Right. I've been to Orchis Tower and inspections a ton of times. I know it like the back of my hand.
And I was periodically called upon at the Governor General's behest during my time with Ouroboros. You may leave the particulars of the thaumaturgical sector to me.
Thanks, Sharon. We appreciate it.
Elise and the others are standing by with Tio at the SSS building. Everyone else is either helping set up for tomorrow or gathering more info around town. Let's take one last look around ourselves. We can come see Elliot once we're all set to go.
All right, let's get moving. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. There aren't nearly as many people as I thought there were going to be. Alright, so for those of you who are brand new to this, every time that we are prompted with a party creation section, after completing a bit of story, you guys take part in 2 votes. First, I come up with nicknames for all of the characters that we can pick between, and the top 5, based on votes, get into the party. Then, we have a second vote in which we decide the order of those top 5, because most of the time, I don't end up using anyone in the support section, I just use the attack members the entire time. So, if you want a character to be on the attack team, you need to make sure they win twice. So, let me get these nicknames up real quick. It shouldn't take me more than, I'd say, 5 minutes. Now I gotta come up with good ones. I'm about halfway done. I've got 5 so far. Two more. I gotta come up. I haven't used them enough to come up with a decent nickname for them. I gotta think of a term. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one's fairly small, so I'll give you guys 2.5 minutes starting right now. One and a half minutes left. Hatsu, one of my favorite nicknames for Laura was my dad's a general and he lost half his army. What was the best one? For one of the ones where Celine was an option. Celine's pun was Noon Steelix. Because Celine's ability is Midnight Onyx. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we do have a top 5. Oh, it had to do something with, like, being a holy man. Anyway, in last place with 1 vote, she's apparently not turgily enough for the Turgil Club. It's Sharon. Tied with 3 votes each, would you quit need-hogging all the party space? Sarah. And the free spirit that frees your spirit, Yuna. Tied with 4 votes for 7th place, waxing poetic, Ash. And she'd take a bullet for literally any reason at this point, Muse. In 5th place, with 5 votes, crisscross clashing, Kurt, with his new S-Craft that we've got. In 4th place, she is way too old to need a babysitter. In 3rd place, with 6 votes, silver nearly streaking based on that clothing, Fee. And tied for 1st place, my dad could literally beat up your dad, Laura, and he's very worried about his boyfriend in Orchis Tower. Oh no, it's Machias. I'm very surprised anyone gave a shit about Machias. Alright, now it's time to decide the order. Remember, this is voting, you're basically deciding which 3 characters will be in the party with Reen. So let me get these 5 names up. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Three more. Hold on. Oh, this is hard. See, at this point, we're so far into the game that I'm struggling to come up with nicknames that I haven't already used before. Because, like, I've already done, you know, a Vander joke with Kurt. This is going to be so tough when we get to, like, the final dungeon. I'm going to have to actually make sure that I spend some time coming up with honestly, what I should do after one of these streams is just go back to the Courageous and just look at the entire cast of characters and just put a bunch of potential nicknames for them that I can pull from for the rest of the game. Because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep burning half an hour trying to come up with 5 new nicknames. Oh, that reminds me. Hatsu. Hatsu, one time Elisa's nickname was Mexican Corn. Think about it. What's the Spanish word for corn, Hatsu? I'm waiting for her to realize. Oh, Spanish rice. That's right. It was called Spanish rice. My bad. The nickname was Spanish rice. I was so proud of that one. Oh, someone stop this menace. I should have written the chest. I should have been allowed to write the jokes for the trial chests. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Two more. I swear. I'm almost done. Oh my god. Why is this so hard? Why are these 5 characters taking so damn long? I apologize, you guys. I've been so exhausted today. Alright, if I can't come up with something in like the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna just go super basic. Why does my shift key want to be stuck? There we go. There we go. All right. All right. In 5th place with only 2 votes, she has explosive job potential, Fee. In 4th place, the Pride Month manager, Machias. In 3rd place, in honor of Guts, holding the Berserk sword, it's Laura. In 2nd place with 11 votes, he's dodging responsibilities as the evasive tank, Kurt. And in 1st place, why does she need your company when she already has one? It's Elisa. Excuse me. Wow. They're almost all set up already. What the hell? What is up? Avian, welcome back to the Lion Pride, my bud. How you doing? And Colton Altemeyer, good to have you back. Let's see, we definitely want the Recon Gem. We'll probably give him Break 3. What else does she want? No. I can't believe we have 2 of those. I forgot about that. Maybe Tomomo Gem? Oh, that's right. She needs a Noval Gem, too. She needs to be Speedy Lass. Where is it? Where's the Noval Gem? There it is. Alright, so she needs to be the Mobius user. Mobius Sophia, that worked for me. She needs to be Minotauros, I think. He's Sirius Gungnir. Okay, yes. Minotauros Scorpio. Alright, that makes sense. Emblem Scald, alright. Keeper, Kaleido, we can probably make that the main quartz so it gets more. That's fine. We should probably throw Beowulf on there and get it done. Sure, I don't care. Oh, she needs domination too. Duh. And Tomomo Gem. There we go. That works for me. Wait, doesn't she need Carnelia? She needs a Carnelia gem. And she doesn't really need it. Unless, These are all good for different reasons. Yeah, I guess she can do without the extra strength. All right, so we've got accuracy, 80% evasion on Kurt. Holy hell. 80% evasion on Kurt. My man. %85 evasion. Let me correct myself. 85% evasion. This man. And then I think he just gets an evergreen. She gets an evergreen. And sure, Abyss Shadow. I don't know what the point is for her, but she needs True Gladiator Belt. Who's got the True Gladiator Belt? Someone's got it. There it is. Okay. That was a relatively quick setup. Didn't take as long as I expected it would. $100, $100, $100, $100K. Got the quartz I want. Cool. All right, sweet. All right. So basically the first part of the stream is straight up just exploring all the different sections of Crossbell, talking to people in order to collect items that we need. So first we're going to go to Central Square, and we're going to go to the Special Support Section building. Excuse me. Huh? Hey, Yona, can you take a look at this? I'm having trouble logging in. Hey, what's going on here? The back door is set up to get us into their servers is completely gone. Damn it. They must be stepping up their security.
That doesn't sound good. Are we going to be okay?
Who do you think you're talking to? This won't even slow me down. Give me 10 minutes, 15 tops. I'll break through their new security, no problem. She got a big ego for such a little squirt. I'll help. I can probably give you an idea of the best approach to take. I told you I can handle it. I don't need your cheats to get this done. Hello, everyone. You came to check in on us? That's so sweet.
Yes, you must be very busy.
It's nothing compared to what you're all working on.
So, have your searches across the Orbital Network turned up anything?
So far, we've been able to get a read on the security setup in several regions, and a rough sense of the Intelligence Division's movements. We've also done our best to raise awareness about the rehearsal performance. Yuna and Kia have been helping cover our tracks so the rumors don't get traced back to us.
You say that like it's no big thing, but these are some high-level techniques you're using. I'm gonna leave all that stuff to you guys. Oh my god, there's always one person.
Well, we all have our parts to play. I've got to admit, working with you two has been a pretty fun time.
All we really can do is give you basic support, but we're still in charge of keeping the ship's operations running smoothly. It's nice to feel appreciated.
Right, and I'm really grateful to you and Toa for showing us the ropes, Elisa. Isn't that sweet of her, my lady?
I just gave you a little basic guidance for dealing with the OS, that's all.
By the look of it, that was more than enough.
Now we're going to the cafe. We can purchase the cheese penne gratin.
Excuse me.
That one's actually pretty good. All right, what do we gotta do to make it? Oh God. Oh God.
Very well. It'll
Only
be out
10
shortly.
hearty powders.
This dish turned out superbly.
Shit. I'm pretty sure this is a Emma dish.
Let's begin.
Fuck. Gaius?
Let's give it a try. This is quite
Oh,
good.
come on! Am I gonna pick all the wrong ones?
It turned out great.
Okay.
I
Jesus.
got this in the bag.
You know, it was either gonna be, I was either gonna start
It
with
turned out great.
Sharon or, Yuna, and I'm upset about that.
Won't take a second. Look what I whipped up.
Crow, screw it up! Just
Won't
like the
take a
rest of
second.
your life.
Yeah, this ain't edible. Won't take a second. Yeah, this ain't edible.
I love that line so much. Yeah, this ain't edible. So good. Such a good fucking line. All right. Listen. You can insult Crow, all right? It's just gonna go in one part of his body and out the other. Yeah, I reckon you get a kick out of this. Here, take this book, read it, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Oh, fuck. Why? Every time! Oh! Are you sure? Guys, I'm busy for like the next 2 weeks. If I don't do it now, okay, let me put it this way. As much as my throat isn't at its best, tonight is the night to do this, because tomorrow is the last day that I have only one session before the double bookings start. I know it sounds like I'm harming myself, but I'm telling you, if we're trying to find time to do this, now is the time. Tomorrow's the only day that I only have one session, and in fact, the character that I voice tends to work a little better if my voice is a little squeaky. Alright, tell you what. If it is under 20, if it is less than 20 pages, I will read it now. Otherwise, we'll wait.
Well, that came out of nowhere. What's the catch?
You're a sharp one, huh? I like that. You see, Ilya was reading this book last time I went to see her. I picked up a copy purely on her recommendation, and what do you know, it's actually pretty good. Spreading the word about this novel is my way of helping Ilya stay in people's minds while she's laid up in recovery. I bought a whole bunch of them, and I'm passing them out to anyone who's interested. That's some impressive enthusiasm. I know what it's like to want to share a book you love with the world. I can hardly wait to read it. Moment of truth. Alright. Oh! Never mind! It works! Look at that first line! 9!
3 ran over to her, his voice hoarse with agony and grief. Her forehead, hands, legs, her entire body was stained with blood, dripping from 1,000 scratches and cuts. It was a fate far too cruel for such a young girl. No matter how many times 3 called out to her, she didn't respond. He had sworn to protect her. He had promised himself, promised her. But now, 3 felt himself overcome by shame and regret. I'm too weak, he thought to himself. Too weak to help anyone. Too weak to save anyone. As if to seize upon his distress, the Emperor spoke once more.
So, one of you ended up making it. If you're smart, you'll stop here. Deliver the final blow, and your life will be spared, just as before.
At those words, 3 felt a creaking in his mind. It was harsh, like the sound of metal scraping against metal.
I imagine she takes some sick satisfaction in being killed by the same person who killed her brother, anyway.
The Emperor's mouth twisted into a perverse smile, the depravity in his eyes clear, even through the shadow cast by his helmet. It was then that something snapped inside of 3. Die! He exploded, as if the boundless rage coursing through his veins had at last found an outlet. His legs and arms snapped into operation. A primal rumble burst from his throat. His bones creaked, and his blood boiled. Pure fury ignited his entire body, inciting it to action. And before he knew it, he had launched himself at the Emperor.
Water burps.
He unleashed a whirlwind of attacks, his strikes faster and more powerful than ever before. The Emperor met the charge head-on, altering gravity as he went. But 3 adapted to each shift almost as fast as they came.
It's fine. If I drink water and then I talk a lot, the air will, carry some of the oxygen from the water back up my throat, and then it makes me have to burp.
His body was running on pure instinct, sharpening his senses to a razor's.
We don't do that in the dub community. We will often, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but at least in a lot of modern day dubs, we'll avoid using the same word in consecutive sentences. Like, for example, if there was a line like, "Man, I can't believe we're still doing this." Still, you can't really blame them. we would rewrite the line because there's 2 instances of the word still happening on consecutive sentences. So in a dub, we would probably not say his body was running on pure instinct, sharpening his senses to a razor-sharp edge. We'd probably change sharpening to honing, or, I gotta think of what a 3-syllable word that matches sharpening would be. His body was running on pure instinct. Bringing all his senses. Either refining his senses or bringing all his senses. We would replace it with a different 3-syllable word or set of words. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a little bit of insight. It happens a lot with my tweets. You guys should notice. You guys should pay attention to my tweets sometime and see how often I manage to use the same word in the first and final sentence. His body was running on pure instinct, sharpening his senses to a razor-sharp edge and giving him almost preternatural adaptability. The Emperor, on the other hand, found himself working harder and harder to handle 3's hail of blows. He managed to block the oncoming strikes, but his attacker showed no sign of slowing down.
Like a wild dog,
The Emperor sneered. A tool with a will of its own is a useless thing, to be sure.
but seeing you foaming at the mouth like this is pathetic beyond measure. You truly are fated to die as you lived. A mere thing!
Even in the face of 3's enraged onslaught, the Emperor had hardly taken any damage at all. He still held all the cards. 3 was little more than an annoyance, like a flea biting a wolf. 3's thoughts bubbled back up to the surface. He found himself remembering something 9 had said. It was his natural sense of composure that allowed him to recall such a timely memory, composure he did not possess 3 years ago. He continued to let his anger drive his body, but maintained a calm mind, not allowing his thoughts to slip away in his rage. He could have stopped himself at any time, but found his current rage beneficial, and wielded it ably, as though it was simply another weapon available to him. 3 himself was unaware of this, but such an ability to not only control one's emotions, but turn them into power, was rare indeed. It was a skill that did not come easily to even the greatest warriors, yet 3 had managed to master such a complicated concept at his young age. These water burps are pissing me off, though.
Armor that absorbs the force imparted by attacks the moment they're received.
That was how 9 had described the Emperor's armor. Sure enough, just as she described, no matter how many strikes 3 launched, nothing seemed to get through. It was then that realization dawned on him. If the armor was immune to external force, then what he needed to do was induce internal force. Anyone else may have given up at this point, but 3 could scarcely imagine a more suitable target for his unique abilities. He combined his blades into one, squaring off against the Emperor yet again. The defining characteristic of 3's weapons was their ability to internally induce an arts-based explosion in their target. To do so, he needed to strike the same point with each blade separately, and then a third time in their fused form. By this point, he had already landed a number of hits on the Emperor's armor, and, luckily for 3, a decent amount of those hits overlapped. All that remained was the final step in the process, making contact with those intersecting points using his fused sword. Three attacked the Emperor with the same rage and power as before. This time, though, he failed to land a single hit. He was just a hair's breadth off every single time. The first steps in his weapons process were relatively simple. He simply needed to land a strike with each weapon,
creating two perpendicular lines that would paint a target for the orbit. The next part, however, was far more difficult. He needed to use the fused blade to hit the precise point where the two lines intersected. This was a much smaller target area, making the task that much more demanding. Still, 3 was confident in his aim, and knew he had the dexterity to pull it off. In spite of his skill and confidence, however, he continually found himself failing to land the decisive hit. The Emperor cackled in delight as he watched 3 struggle. To him, 3's plight was nothing short of pure comedy.
I know my tools inside and out,
He said, a dark grin spreading across his face.
Your methods of attack, how your weapons work. I understand these things even better than you.
As if proving the Emperor's point, 3's next attack fell short as well. The Emperor launched a counterattack with his staff, swung at the perfect angle. 3 had figured out his foe's tricks. Right before each of his attacks would land, the Emperor would make a subtle change to gravity. His timing was exquisite, and the trick was executed in such a way that 3 had no time to correct the angle of his sword. Further, the gravity wave emitted by the Emperor's scepter did nothing at all when it failed to connect. But if it did, the resulting damage would be enormous. Thus far, 3 had been able to evade or turn away each incoming swing, but he knew it was only because the Emperor was allowing it. He had yet to land a single effective attack, and the wear on both his weapon and his own body was steadily mounting. The outcome of the battle seemed clear, and by all appearances, there was nothing that could change its course. Thanks to his impeccable defense, the Emperor was nearly unscathed, whereas 3 was barely holding on, looking more and more like he could collapse at any moment. In between clashes, a momentary calm settled over the battlefield. As 3 was weighing his options, a voice broke the silence. It was a lazy drawl, one that 3 had heard many times over the past year.
Analysis complete.
9 struggled to her feet, looking as though she could fall back down at any moment.
How?
The Emperor's genuine shock escaped his mouth in a low hiss. 9, you're okay! 3 exclaimed. At once, he understood what had happened. 9 hadn't fallen unconscious. She had simply feigned doing so in order to analyze the Emperor in secret. She had given 3 no indication of her plan whatsoever. After all, had she done so, the Emperor may very well have caught on to her plan.
Just fine,
She responded.
I used my wires to cushion the blow of the boulders by shredding them into smaller pieces. In the end, the rocks barely scratched me.
Judging by the amount of blood that covered her, it would have been clear to anyone this was far from the truth. But the fact remained that she was both alive and conscious. 3 disengaged from the Emperor and moved closer to 9, making sure to keep his eyes trained on his foe as he did so.
There's a moment where he's unable to respond to anything,
She explained.
That's his power's fatal weakness.
What do you mean?
His gravitational manipulation doesn't require casting like an art would, but after he uses it, there's a period of time of about a second before he's able to use it again. That's why he wasn't able to immediately prevent the falling rocks from burying him earlier.
But the way he's changing gravity is so precise, 3 said, thinking back on their battle. How could he have managed that?
He was just reading your movement, S. He knows how you fight like the back of his hand.
Wait, what? 3 exclaimed, the surprise in his voice clear.
It's true,
9 responded. The way he manipulates gravity is determined before you even start your swings. He knows your tendencies well, and uses that knowledge to predict your actions. Is that even possible? Asked 3, his mind racing. It's mostly when I change vocal pitches. Because when I do a higher pitch, I have to tighten up my throat. And so when I switch to a lower pitch and I open it back up, the sudden rush of extra air makes me have to burp. I notice it doesn't happen if I go from a lower voice to a higher voice, but if I go from a higher voice to a lower voice, then all of a sudden I have to belch. It is, unfortunately, 9 responded. And he's not using an artifact for it either. His mind just works that quickly. He's a monster through and through. The Emperor let out a low chuckle.
A sound analysis, but it will avail you nothing. I know your techniques inside and out. The same speed, the same power, the same angles. Each and every time. There's no way you can possibly undo years of the habits we so painstakingly drilled into you.
Yes. 9 looked up at him, knowingly. Right, he responded. Let's end this. The duo nodded in agreement and turned to face the Emperor once more. 3 charged at him again, renewing his previous assault. He raised his sword overhead, attacking at a high angle. The Emperor dodged it effortlessly and sent forth a counterattack. Their deadly dance continued as before, but as things were, both sides knew where it would ultimately lead. The Emperor sensed an incoming attack and prepared to manipulate gravity, just as he predicted. 3 attacked a half step faster, aiming for one of the spots in his armor that had been previously marked. As the sword raced toward its target, gravity shifted and the sword's trajectory was altered. Despite this, it somehow continued on its original path regardless, as if the altered gravity had been predicted and compensated for.
Impossible,
the Emperor muttered under his breath. He hastily jerked his body out of the blade's trajectory. With hardly a second to spare, 3's movements had changed somehow. As the Emperor mulled the changing situation over, 3's next attack came speeding in. The Emperor again predicted the speed and trajectory and manipulated gravity accordingly. However, boom! A muffled explosion rang out, and the Emperor felt his armor crack and pain course through his left arm. Boom!
What?
Another flash. Boom! His right leg was now damaged as well. The Emperor was at an utter loss. Had 3 managed to correctly predict his spatial manipulation? How was he suddenly able to alter his strikes to compensate for the gravity? Had the analyzer been analyzed himself? Oh, I knew it! I wanted to call it. Before I got to this section, I was gonna say 3's just moving normally, but 9 is tugging at his arms, using the strings to involuntarily move his body. That was my thought. Cursing 3's name, the Emperor's thoughts grew frantic. As he desperately looked around for a clue, he realized what was actually happening. He glimpsed a number of barely visible cords extending from 3's body. Naturally, 9 stood at the other end, controlling them. She wasn't pulling him to and fro like a marionette, but was instead nudging his attack slightly, guiding his direction, timing, and angle to create the perfect strike. The Emperor may have been predicting 3's attacks and making adjustments, but 9 was doing the same to him in turn. It was her guidance that allowed 3 to score direct hit after direct hit. Her superior intellect was, of course, a major reason this was possible.
but her relationship with 3 was their true secret weapon. The two knew each other better than anyone in the world, which allowed her to predict his reactions and movements with incredible accuracy. She used her natural understanding of her partner to help him adapt his combat style to fit the situation at hand. In that sense, the secret behind the upper hand they had suddenly gained was as simple as could be.
You little bitch!
The Emperor let out an enraged growl, laced with bitter hatred. Neither 3 nor 9 had ever seen him like this before. He tried to launch the same rocky onslaught at 9 that he had before, but found himself bereft of munitions. He could not be sure when it happened, but at some point, the duo had led him to a different part of the area, one where he could no longer weaponize the terrain. With furious bloodlust, he lowered the gravity near him and rushed at 9. Finally, she smirked. I've been waiting. A giant boulder appeared in the air above the Emperor, likely due to an art 9 had cast. The Emperor was unimpressed, however, at being subjected to the same attack twice. This time around, it even lacked the element of surprise. He easily shattered the incoming boulder with his staff once it entered his area of reduced gravity. But it was this flippant display of arrogance that sealed his fate. As the pieces of the boulder rained down around him, he found himself face to face with a plush toy rabbit, one that had been hidden within the boulder.
No!
He exclaimed, knowing full well it was no mere toy. His realization came too late, however. With a massive bang, the rabbit detonated. Light and heat washed over the Emperor, and his legs buckled under the force. Just then, another explosion went off at his back. 3 had landed a solid hit on his chest armor, and the resulting blast had blown it clear off his body. This is the end, 3 said, quietly. The black-hearted Emperor's armor had been destroyed, and 3's blade had found its bloody mark. To be continued.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. That was the longest 10-minute break of my life. Like, I have had 10-minute breaks go whoosh, just gone. And that felt like a fucking half an hour. God damn. Excuse me. I can tell I'm super tired, though. I'm probably gonna pass out right after the stream today. Throat's doing fine. I just wanted to take a break so that I wasn't immediately going right back into talking after I was done recording that. What did I do with my water? Oh, it's over here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, you guys probably saw the pictures on Twitter, but the couch from arm to arm is literally exactly the length of my body. I can't really show you with how close the camera is. And visually, it doesn't look that different to you guys. Maybe the only difference is that you can't really see the plushes as well. But they're there.
Now...
They just have their own little alcove now. But they're all there. I got to test sleep on it last night. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It is length 1 chip lock. Correct.
Now...
You're dropping in too, Lloyd?
Taking in the sights while you're getting everything ready?
Pretty much, yeah. I had my hands full of coordinating everyone yesterday. Besides, it's been so long since I could walk around town like this. It's so nostalgic seeing everything again. I don't even remember what Oscar sounds like. I know he talked. You're not the only one who's thinking back on the old days. Since when did you get so tall, huh? What, you think you're something special because you're almost as big as your brother, punk? You'd be surprised how many people have said that. You know, this wasn't the way I wanted to come home, but I guess I should be grateful that I was able to at all. And that I made it in time, too. What's that supposed to mean? It's a long story. Huh? Oh. You're joining your unit and heading out soon, right, Oscar? Now I get it. Yeah, but I'm a commissary, man. I won't actually have to fight. I'm supposed to ship out tomorrow, actually. I see. Sorry, Oscar. I wish there was something I could do to help. Hey, don't make that face, Lloyd. It's not like you're sitting pretty while everyone else is hard at work. I'm worried about you too, got it? Yeah, you've got a point. I guess all we can really say is, good luck, Oscar, and please be careful. Thanks. Same goes for all of you. I've still got the whole day to deal with any unfinished business. Like finally settling the score between me and Bennett. You guys and your purebred competition. You're finally going to crown a winner, huh? I'd love to see that. Is Bennett still hiding in the kitchen? Probably, but I don't know for sure. I haven't seen her all morning. We need to start baking sooner. We'll run out of time. Do you think she forgot about it and decided to goof off or something? Oscar. Bennett wouldn't do that. I'm sure she'll show up soon enough. Just give it some time. Yeah, you're right.
I'll get things ready while I wait. I hope Bennett is okay. Should we look for her? She's probably somewhere around town. Perhaps we should. I'd rather not have this weighing on my mind.
All right, now we go to the entertainment district. And we're going to the Barca Casino. Oh, this motherfucker. Damn it, we have to go to the casino. You know what that means. You know what that means. No, there's no craps tables here. Here we go! iCasino into this. Wait, is that Panda?
Eat the lad. Ow. Ow! Stop clawing my legs with love! Ow! Ow! Buddy! Ow! 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 He loves me so much! Ow! 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 Ow!
Please don't play the game for me, Panda.
Who took it to the couch?
Say hi to chat. Do the roar. Do the roar. Do the roar. Ugh.
I want to make sure I'm not holding him too rough. Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Sweetie. Do it. You know you're ready to do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Swim. Swim.
That actually probably doesn't.
Okay. One more time. He usually does it if he knows there's treats.
He wants them. Oh, yes, speak.
There you go.
Yes.
Ah, don't claw the mic. One more time. There you go. All right. Let me. Yes, I'll feed him. Give me a sec. Alright. Now that we're finished with that distraction from the main game, it's time to make progress on another distraction from the main game. Oh, fuck off! 3 of a kind that early? Also, I smell like waffles or something, but it smells something toasted. It's really good. There should be panda emotes on Franker Face Z. Oh, damn it. Maybe I have to add him in. Come on, Galetti. Don't do this to me. Oh, that was close. We just need 2 more wins and a double or nothing. This is good. Very good. Okay. Whew. That's so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Now watch. He's gonna draw new cards and I'm still not gonna get a match. Every time. This game never gives you a match. On a redraw. It never gives you a match on a redraw. Never, ever, ever. This is good, though. This is good. Okay, we just need to win 1 more. Come on! Come on! Please, 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 give me 1 more. Give me a 4. Yes! No way! Now for the real bastard game. Motherfucker. That was not fair. Shit. Oh, damn it. I got too greedy. Dude, I'm telling you, this game, the game cheats at this. I swear to God. It takes less effort to win poker than it does blackjack. I'm telling you right now. Maybe in the real world, you need less luck to win blackjack than you do poker, but any game that has a digital interface and can just change numbers on a whim cheats at blackjack. My God. Are you fucking kidding me? I hate this. I despise this so much. Don't do. You're gonna get 21. I half expect this computer to draw like 6 cards and somehow end up with 21. Two more. Oh. Oh, come on. Hi, Panda. God damn it. I'm gonna end up too poor to buy the item that I need to buy here. Okay. Nice. Fuck off! Bruh. Bruh. Bruh! 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 Somebody getting effed. Somebody getting effed. You're not wrong, though. Blackjack? Okay. Alright. I swear to God, the game waits until I'm done drawing and then just flips a switch and decides whether it wins or loses. And if it decides to lose, then it pulls the cards accordingly. Two more. Let me out of this hellscape! Fuck! Damn it! Because I don't trust the computer to be below 17. That's the worst when you're off by 1. Remember, you can't spell rainbow without rain. Oh yeah, baby! Give me the yoinky ploinky! Ah! Hey. Give me a sec real quick, guys. Unlimited Brawl works. The only time I ever played Mahjong with any consistency was on Pogo.com. I don't even know if people remember Pogo.com. No, I'm not hugging Panda. The little shit has already taken a liking to the couch, so he keeps trying to sharpen his claws on it. And I have to stop him when he does it. Alright, that's better than having a blackjack. Why is poker easier than this? Why is poker easier than this? Fucking A. Okay. Okay. Come on. I was like, I swear to God, if you get a natural blackjack, it should give you 2 wins. I don't know why it still only gives you 1. It's not a guarantee. It's super hard to get. A natural blackjack win should give you 2 stars instead of 1. Brittany, patch the game. You absolutely did do something wrong. You let this fucking game get put in. You let them enable gambling. And you still, I still in 4 games plus Hajimari, still cannot spend bonding points with Orbital Bike. What's with that shit? You're telling me that in all of your drunken rampages, you never once managed to convince the localization team to put in a side event where Reen builds his bonding points with the Orbital Bike? Not one? I hate Blackjack. I hate this game with a passion. Why is Mahjong worse? Explain. Thank you, AKL. Oh, it's worse because you lose most of the time? That's the worst. When you hit because you feel like you have to and you bust and it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Because they already had a natural 20. It's beating your head against a fucking brick wall. You had no chance in the first place. AKL, was there an achievement in Yakuza 7 for, like, winning 100 Mahjong games or something like that? Just a total time sink achievement? Oh, fuck off! Hey. This game, I swear to God. All right, prediction time. It is 10 minutes until 8:30. Will I manage to finish Blackjack by then? I can't, Vim. I have no concept of being that hot. motherfucker. Okay. Nice. And if I'd drawn that 7, I would have busted. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw over a loss. Fuck. I hate this. I hate this game so much. So many different cards I can play, and it just has me busting the first draw. Don't do it. Don't do 21. Okay. This is utter pain. Why is it so difficult? Stop! We've already lost like 300 points, 5 at a time. Okay. 3 is the magic hurdle. If we can get to 3, we can get to 5. Watch, I'm gonna get a natural blackjack, and they're gonna get 21 and tie it. Please, please, please! Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Please bust. Please. Why even bother? All right. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Give me 20. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit. All right. I'm closing my eyes. I'm going with whichever it lands on. Fuck! Oh my God. Why? Just give me the king. Just give me the king. Why did you have to top me up by 1? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Didn't we have the computer hold a total of 7 cards once and they still got a 20 out of it? We're not even getting a chance now. They're not even letting us get past round 1. Oh, for the love of God. Five cards, and they only lost by busting by 1. With 5 cards. God. Please. Woo! Oh my God. Finally. Holy hell. Wonder what's going on over at the theater. Maybe they're setting up for their next show. Yeah, seems that way. And it's all happening tomorrow, so the rumors say. Oh my gosh, really? In that case, I better pull out all the stops. Feels like I'll need more time to perfect this new flavor, though. I thought I was onto something with those lingonberries from Sully's hometown in Northumbria. But I'm still trying to figure out how to best utilize them. Northumbrian lingonberries, huh? I've always thought they tasted great in some jam. Lingonberry jam? Of course, why didn't I think of that? Thanks for the tip, I'll see how it turns out. Don't mention it, just save a jar for me. Well, if it isn't your friends from Class 7. Good to see you, everyone. What a coincidence. I was hoping I'd get to talk to you.
What is it? Have you turned up something important?
Celine, are you sure it's okay for you to be talking right now? Yes, it's fine. This human's long since known about Emma being a witch. Oh, okay. Should have known.
When you have as many connections as I do, you can't help but learn a secret here and there. I'm guessing you want to discuss what's going on with the Rosenberg doll studio?
Yes, anything you can tell us would be great.
The Rosenberg doll studio? Well, now we know where those Rosenberg dolls we got involved with before came from.
What's your interest in this place, Emma?
Something to do with the fact that it's one of the Society's 13 factories, perhaps?
What? Yeah, well, it makes sense that she knows that. I've heard rumors about it myself. Now I'm curious, what do you know? Oh my god, Omadon, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1 gift subs. I really appreciate the I can't even think of the right word. Not enthusiasm, generosity. And welcome Paradox Dreams, Kiros Veda, TG Mikey9, Firebird Lover, Oshi Hydra, Glitch Aston, Sketchy23, Kayla2230, Brucify, and Immoral Flame. I appreciate it. I enjoy having you guys here, and I love your support.
Don't get your hopes up. My intel isn't exactly mind-blowing. What I can tell you is that Rosenberg Doll Studio is empty, shut down, a shell of its former self.
Now that is interesting. And when did things start going downhill?
Around the time of the Crossbell incident, I'd say. George, the master craftsman, was making plans to take the workshop out of the 13 factories. Or so the rumors say. Haven't been able to confirm it yet.
Oh, I see.
13 factories. The engineering workshop, a network that once included the Black Workshop.
I really appreciate it, Omadon. Thank you very, very much, and I hope that you're financially okay.
It's unclear just how involved they are with the Great Twilight. But either way, I'm curious about what they're up to. That goes for Ouroboros, too.
If you ain't buying, then get out. Come again.
Now that I look at it, there's a name engraved on the harmonica. Emil. Where have I heard that before?
Sorry for the trouble. Sorry for...
Alright. Now we go to the jazz bar.
Rock the jazz bar. Rock the jazz bar.
Say, Eric, you got any ideas how I can win back my old regulars? I'm sure if you kept offering the same service you always have, they'll come back eventually. But if not, maybe it might be time to consider a career change? I was afraid you'd say that. I want to put off giving up as long as I can. I think it's admirable. Anyway, did you hear the news about the special support section? Word is Lloyd Mannings is no longer a wanted man. Oh, how about that? I think I remember them. The SSS used to come here all the time, right? Yeah, but it wasn't just them. The Crossbell Police Department used to canvass the place during investigations a lot, too.
Mint? Gaius? What are you two doing here?
It's kind of embarrassing, but we're short a couple of instruments for the performance. But the SSS worked things out so we could borrow what we need from this store.
I'm just here to help carry the heavy stuff.
That's a relief. I can't imagine Mint would find it easy to get all this back on her own.
Yeah, it would have been a disaster.
She even admits it.
Do you need any additional hands while we're here? That's okay. We've got it covered. There's nothing really huge, like pianos or anything. Once we make sure we've got everything we need, we'll get going.
All right, so long as you're certain. By the way, Mint, you're joining the ensemble as a flautist, right? I'm surprised you have time for stuff like this. Don't you need to practice?
Nah, I should be fine. I'm the kind of girl who does bad in practice but shines when the chips are really down. Getting all the instruments and equipment set up is a way better use of my time than silly old practice.
I'm not sure that's true. You're not even a little nervous about performing in front of so many people? This girl's confidence is gonna take her far in life. Huh. Be safe, Leaf. Where are you, Bennett? Where are you, Bennett?
The perfect bread. It's right on the tip of my brain. No, I'm losing it. It's still missing that special something.
Hey, Bennett. Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, it's you, Yuna. I'm fine. I've just hit a wall creatively. I've been walking around town searching for inspiration, but so far I haven't come up with any new ideas. Don't tell me. Am I washed up? Have I peaked already? Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Your baking's more delicious than ever these days. It sounds to me that this isn't a matter of mere technique.
Maybe what you need is a bit of soul searching. For instance, why do you love to bake in the first place? Where does that passion spark from?
My passion, the reason I started baking. That's right, it's all because of... Alright, I think I've got it. Thanks for hearing me out. I think I've had a breakthrough. I'll give it my best shot at any rate. Sounds like you found your answer. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I'm glad we could help.
You did. You helped a lot. Thank you. If you like, you could come see how it turns out. I'm gonna put my all into this final bake-off. Heart, body, sweat, and soul. It'd mean a lot to me if you guys came to watch. We'd love to. You've already got me craving carbs as it is.
I feel like it's almost our duty to at this point.
Great, then it's settled. Let's all head back to Morgus. Right.
Reen and the others returned to the bakery together along with the much enthused Bennett. Before long, the two young artisan bakers had set to work on their new creations. Alrighty, I'd like to announce the start of Oscar and Bennett's final bake-off. In honor of the occasion, we've asked Lloyd and his pals to judge the competition. That okay with you two? Yep, that's fine with me.
Yes, I'll give it all I've got.
Wow, for a baking competition, everyone's pretty fired up. Can you blame them? These two have been battling it out for the past couple of years. It's kind of a big deal for them. Since Oscar won the last round, we'll begin with his entry. That's fine with me. This is my latest creation, the Club 7 Special. It's fresh out of the oven. Eat up before it gets cold. Oscar handed them out.
You made a sandwich? It's like a work of art. The different fillings really makes the color of the bread pop.
It's definitely pretty, but we gotta judge the taste too. I'll take a bite.
Huh? What the? It's like an explosion of flavor.
The key is the soft-boiled egg right in the center. The other ingredients play their part too. It all comes together to give you a dining experience like no other.
Delicious doesn't even begin to describe it. I'd probably eat it all before I even noticed.
A sandwich is usually a pretty simple dish, but this is so good I can imagine this being served at a fancy restaurant. That would be a perfect start to the day if I had a nice cup of coffee too. I'd see no problems adding this to our menu. It's sure to become a big hit.
Oscar.
Don't hand me the victory just yet. I want to see what Bennett's got in store for us. Whatever it is, it looks like it turned out better than usual.
Okay, I guess I'm up. I call this my ultimate chiffon delight. I hope you enjoy it.
Handed it out.
I see. Pancakes topped with butter and honey.
Presentation is kind of plain, but it looks good. Let's see how it tastes.
Water burps. Excuse me.
The texture's so light and fluffy, it's really gentle. There's something about it that's really moving.
They're very good. The flavor is very dynamic.
This is one for the history books. The simplicity of the presentation just adds to the sweet, comforting taste. I feel this strange sense of nostalgia welling up in me.
I was aiming for something I could call my best dish at first, but then I realized I'd rather make something for Oscar to remember us by.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's been a very wild 2 years, but I wanted to make a dish that would remind you of the good times no matter where you go.
Bennett.
I guess I should try some then.
Yeah.
This is really good. Maybe it's just me, but I can feel the baker's kindness in every bite. It kind of makes me want to tear up. It's got technical skill behind it, but there's so much heart too. Looks like I've lost. Thank you, Bennett. You got your feelings across just fine. I promise I'll stay alive and come home when the war is over. I'll be looking forward to the day when we can bake together again.
Okay.
And the winner is John Cena! Congrats to John Cena for his hard work.
Sorry we had to drag you guys into this. Don't worry about it. It was quite the experience. Yeah, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Hey, where did Bennett go? I'm not sure. Last I saw, she was blushing and mumbling something about getting her feelings across and seeing each other again someday. Then she screamed something about needing to clean up and disappeared into the back. Aw, Bennett never changes. She's had quite the afternoon. Perhaps she should be excused.
That daughter of mine, will she never get over her shyness? Anyway, thanks for helping us out with this. There's plenty of samples left, so go ahead and take as much as you want.
Thanks a lot. Excellent, I can't wait for another taste. We'd love to put it on the menu, but we don't have enough ingredients right now. It might be a while before we can offer them to the public.
That's a shame.
I'll bet your regular customers would love them. We'll just have to see how things go from here. It's on us to create a better future for Erebonia and Crossbell both. Yeah. Cheers for the help, Chairman. Sorry we had to dump it on you all at once.
Not at all. I'm just glad to see you're all right. Though, I'll admit, finding out about the prince and his ship took me by surprise. He really is in a league of his own, isn't he?
Not that I don't trust you or anything, but be sure you keep that under your hat, alright? Thinking back, pretty sure I heard he'd come to Crossbell before, right? I heard he's joining the ensemble in his wandering musician persona.
Goodness me, this just gets more and more interesting by the minute. It's hard not to worry with how fraught things are at the moment. But the Business Owners Association isn't about to slow down. We're all prepared to do our part.
Aye, that's the spirit.
I see. So that's how it is. You've really been keeping busy on your own, huh?
Damn straight. I even got to work with the special support section. If everything goes the way we want it to, we might just turn the whole world upside down. So I'm gonna stick around and see how things go. Watching these ding-dongs has taught me that not everything's gotta be about money. Sometimes, Mama, it's worth running a racket just for the fun of it.
Glad to hear it, kiddo. Sounds like all that training did you some good after all. If you know what you want to do with yourself, I ain't gonna tell you no. You stay strong now, Jingo.
Sure thing. I'm gonna do great things. Just you wait and see.
What stuff Jingo did was just training? Must be their family's version of pushing chicks out of the nest to teach them to fly.
At any rate, I'm sure Jingo will be a valuable addition to our ranks.
Remember the King kicked the bucket the other day for real this time? Thought you wanted to know. Heard he went down fighting though. Wish I could have seen it myself. Hell, I heard he was supposed to have died 3 years ago, but this world is worse off without him. Just hope he left it with no regrets.
Yeah, hold on, Mama. How'd you hear that already?
It seems rumors are already spreading. Yeah, but they'll fade soon enough. The people around here are gonna have bigger things to worry about before long. But it's okay. The boss is at peace now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and no matter what, we'll never forget him.
Oh, how many pages? Fine, I'll skip this one. Just don't let me forget for next time.
Hey there, writing squad. How's the script going?
No way in fucking hell am I gonna do this voice.
Source material for this piece is pretty solid already, but we need to give it our own twist. But Monk, what do we make our central theme? If we can't pin that down, we'll never be able to pull this performance together.
How about we try to turn our thinking around, focus on the story we can tell instead of dreaming up one we might be able to? Kind of like when you have a limited cast and have to build the story around it. That's how I wrote my radio drama.
Yeah, Falcom. Why don't you try writing with a limited cast? Oh, that sounds so intimate. Take care, Gabe. This story's told through song and dance, so it's a bit different. Wait, no! Are they making Ballin Wonderworld?
Or two rising stars make a surprisingly good team.
This peek into the creative process has me especially excited to see how things turn out.
It's going to be something special for sure. Good luck, you two.
Thanks, we've got this.
Yeah, we're really gonna have people talking.
Why am I poor? Why does everything take hardy powder? Why does everything require hardy powder?
Let's get cooking. Wow! It turned out perfectly. Let's get started, shall we? This is one of my specialties.
Why can't I buy it? Why can't I buy it? That's impossible.
Here.
I'll try it, but hold on. What the hell? Damn it. Wait, isn't that the woman from Higurashi no Kokoro ni?
Oh my, aren't you the young lady who saved my Colin? Yeah, it's her, the girl with the purple hair. It's great to see you again. I've been looking for you all over. Tee. It's good to see you too. You've really grown. It's been 2 years, so I suppose you're 6 now?
Yep, I just had my birthday the other day. I wanted Papa to be here for the party, but he had to join the army.
That must be tough. For you and your mom.
It's just the way things are right now. That's what I tell myself, but it doesn't make me feel any better. I can't thank you enough for what you did for my son. Oh, but I don't even know your name.
It's Ren. Ren Bright. And you must be Sophia and Colin Hayworth, right?
Yep, that's right. Yes, but how did you know? And did you say Ren? She looks so much like our Rennie, but Bright? I suppose it must be someone else.
Let's just say a little bird told me. No need to worry yourself. Sorry to rush off, but I need to get going. I've got an appointment I can't afford to miss.
You gotta go already? Wait, please. Could you at least tell us how to get in contact with you? I'm sure my husband would love to meet you. Perhaps we can all get together sometime after the war is over?
No need. I have a feeling the two of us will be seeing each other quite soon.
What do you mean?
Bye-bye, nice lady. Come back soon, okay? Of course. Oh, and make sure you check out the Entertainment District Plaza tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Is something special happening? I didn't know Ren knew the Hayworths, but how?
There's more going on here than meets the eye. It's not our place to barge in.
It would appear she's finally starting to move forward with her life.
Do you know what's going on here, Sharon?
Perhaps, if only just a bit. Lady Ren has likely returned to the theater by now. I'm quite certain there's nothing to worry about.
Well, if you say so. I guess I'll find out eventually.
What a group we have here.
I see. Checking up on the political schedule and how it might affect the plan, huh?
Precisely. It appears Rufus will be absent from the city the entire time. This is our moment.
Right. Most of the military is going to be focused on the war. They won't be expecting anything like this. I've gotten in touch with with Speaker McDowell, and he says he'll try to muster support for us.
My associates and I will also be lending you our assistance. We've already made progress in ascertaining the plans of the IDF and the military police. Next, we'll start spreading word of the performance.
You've thought of everything. Just how many people do you have under your command?
I'm looking forward to seeing it all come together.
You're getting sloppy.
Oh?
Sal, I want you to use our agents who stayed behind as my bodyguards as well. And don't even think about trying to argue. If we're going out to participate, we ought to all go out. Got it? What are you so mad about?
Are you still upset that we faced off against Ellie the other day?
Of course I am. Do you think I'd forgive you for attacking her? And for such a dumb reason, no less. I know they said they'd help me and the other execs escape to neutral territory, but that doesn't make it right. Trading Ellie's safety for mine is just unacceptable.
Master Shin, please try to understand. You and the executives are vital to Heiyuin's survival. Your grandfather gave the order himself.
I know, but I still don't like it. I've made my decision. I want to stick it out in Crossbell until the very end. And to apologize for before, we're going to give Ellie and her friends our full support. Is that understood?
As you wish. Understood. Looks like we have a formidable new ally.
Indeed, although I can't help but worry I've caused them a great deal of trouble.
We can handle things on this front, Rin. You all go take care of your preparations. Hey, you want to kick my ass at Vantage Masters? Hell yes, I do.
All right, here we go. What are you looking for,
I
hun?
shall serve as your opponent.
It's not under the table? I'm not gonna get stepping. Well, that was a nice 3-turn battle.
I humbly admit defeat.
Now for hard mode.
I shall serve as your opponent.
I don't know what the difference is between normal and hard mode. Like, what do they actually do? Shit. Okay. Oh, I might actually lose. Oh, this is bad. Okay, oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that's it! I lost! I can't believe
I've
it!
emerged victorious.
How did you summon 3 of that card? Jesus Christ! Oh, this is a terrible stream. Oh my God, I can't believe I let my streak get ruined like that. Watch, now I'll manage to obliterate them on like fucking turn 3 or some shit. I'm so mad. I didn't think he would manage to have 3 of these goddamn birds. Okay? This motherfucking bird. I swear to Christ. Utterly ridiculous.
I humbly admit defeat.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset that I lost that game. The X sector is right up ahead. Explains all the extra security. Right, but according to Lloyd, the guards are mostly around the elevator to Orchis Tower. It might be okay as long as we stay away from there.
All right, we can do some reconnaissance at least. There's a strange presence here. It could be worth investigating.
There!
Finish this swiftly.
Cut through!
I feel like...
I must continue to train.
Oh! Excuse me?
I did it!
All right. We're swapping him in just so he gets to use it once.
Hey-ya!
They're in disarray.
Yeah! Just like that.
Numbers.
Hey-ya!
Now's our chance!
All right. Here we go.
This is it! You failed your inspection! One more! This is the end! Justice Bullet!
Hell yeah.
Whew. The coast is clear.
All right, I'm gonna save Laura's S-Crap for the boss.
Hey-ya!
Now's our chance!
Yeah! There!
An opening!
I'm up! Shit! It's down!
It's mine! Leave it to me! Ha! Now!
An opening!
Let's go!
I'm up!
Let's go.
Yeah!
Behold, the Vander style.
Dude, Bosco is so good at being passionate. We may not see eye to eye in a lot of things, but the dude is good at what he does, and he can absolutely be a hype man when he needs to be.
My turn. Now!
It's mine. The Arcade style is really something to behold.
Your Vander style is just as amazing.
He's
Hey-ya!
passionate from a fan standpoint. I'm passionate from a gremlin standpoint. Like, when Bosco is passionate about something, he goes like this. When I'm passionate about something, I go like this.
Oh, I still haven't gotten used to this.
Okay, Hatsu, imagine the difference between I love ice cream and me likey bouncy. Bosco is the first, I'm the second. Oh look, it's
Do
COVID-19!
be careful. That enemy's strong.
It's okay, guys.
Be on
I
guard.
found
It's
COVID-19.
strong.
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation!
I'm gonna be so extra right now. I am going to be so extra at this moment.
Yeah. Not today. My turn.
I need to break it first.
Strike!
There.
I'm up! Yeah! Let's go! Roar! Helix Strike!
It's down. It's mine.
My turn. You won't get away. Molten Storm! Let's do it! Green, let's go!
Got it! Shit!
All right, here we go.
I'll handle this.
Here we go. Max strength. Enemies in a broken state, so she does extra damage. 40% chance of a critical.
Behold, the soul of Arcade. Now. Radiant Phoenix Blade.
Very well. Cha. There.
An opening.
I'm up! Huh. It's down!
Did I scan it?
An opening.
Did I scan it? Am I gonna have to start over? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, how far back do we have to start? Ha ha ha! Yes!
Looks like a toughie.
There!
Stay on your toes.
I am so smart.
Worthy opponent.
I am so smart.
Yeah!
Woo! And this, kids, is why you make double
Roar!
sure.
Helix Strike! It's down! Let's go, Elisa!
Got
Huh.
there!
I'll handle this. Ha!
Not today.
All right, hopefully,
Let's go.
hopefully we can get a crit this time. Soft body tentacle. Oh, Reen has to be the one to break. Reen has to be the one to break. Morphed by spirit veins, turning its cells into antimatter that destroys everything on
My
contact.
turn.
Please. Please crit. Please crit.
You won't get away. Molten Storm!
I'm up!
Reen? Oh, shit. Please. Please break.
Cut through!
Okay.
Very well.
Roar! Gold dragon formation!
Let's go.
Can we get a crit this time?
Ha!
My turn. Behold, the soul of Arcade. Now.
God damn it, Bullwine. Crit, 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 crit.
Radiant Phoenix Blade.
Yeah! 6
Very
digits,
well.
baby!
Huh. It's down.
An opening.
I'm up!
Everyone okay?
And 2 Deus Gems.
How did everything... I see! Good work, everyone! Now then, if you'll excuse me... Now!
Alright!
Let me take a...
Okay. I'm okay at it, Hatsu. Here, for funsies. For funsies.
Go easy on me.
Fuck you, Gaius. I had the win last time. I'm no good at this. I suck. Oh, fuck off, Gaius. That is not what I meant to do. I'm no good at Puyo Puyo. I'm not. Like, I struggle this much with the simplified version of Puyo Puyo, so I can already tell you how I do it actual. I once, for shits and giggles, entered a Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament at a convention, and I didn't even make it past the first round. I'm garbage. Oh, I'm dead. I'm toast!
I had the wind at my back.
Damn it! I should have just held on to those
Easy on
points. Even when I had 999, I should have just waited for the opportunity instead of burning it. I thought I was doing really fucking well, too, after that one combo. Fuck off, you piece of garbage! Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Well played.
There we go. Oh. I deserve you materials after that.
There!
Imagine someone spending all that time playing Pom Pom Party to farm you materials because they didn't want to fish. You know there's at least one person who's like, man, I hate fishing. I don't ever want to fish if I don't have to. And they would rather farm the materials playing Pom Pom Party. Or worse yet, they thought Pom Pom Party was the most efficient way. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. So you guys are setting up the instruments. It almost feels as though I've walked into a modern music club meeting. I'm guessing you guys never figured you'd be the rhythm section for a show like this, though. Hi. Valerie's a little more flexible, but Pablo and I are basically glued to our bass and drums, respectively. I'm just grateful to Elliot for letting us play a part in this.
I really have no idea what this show is going to end up sounding like. Neither do I, but I do so look forward to finding out.
How's the score coming, Maestro?
Not bad. Sully and I have already decided on the program and which songs to include. Now it's just a matter of working out how best to arrange them.
You've got flutes, harmonicas, lutes, glutes, biceps, abs, guitars, violins. Sheesh. Variety's the spice of life and all, but there's such a thing as too spicy.
Maybe, but I like to think an ensemble like this can create its own unique harmony. By the way, it turns out Fiona, Bridget, and Instructor Mary will be able to help out with our performance. Those three can pretty much play anything, so I'll get them to fill in any empty slots.
I think they'll really help out.
For now, I want to hear the different sections perform and get a feel for how they could all come together. I'd be grateful if you could join me, Crow, just in case I miss anything.
I'll get my eyes and ears ready. I imagine you two will be able to tackle anything that might come up.
The rest of us are going to head out.
What? You must have an 8-person party that includes Reen, Laura, Kurt, Machias, and Sharon. Okay.
Got it. Are you going to help us prepare?
All right, folks. We're adding 3 more. We're only doing 1 vote this time. This is just for flex points. I'm not going to change the organization of the party because it's too much work. This is just to see who gets to join along. And for this, I'm going to start up intro fighters. No, you know what? I don't need to. I don't need to. I have a better solution. You guys are gonna hate this. Hatsu, are you still here? Oh, you are. Oh, you are gonna hate this. Hatsu, you are going to hate this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so bad. This is so cursed. Oh my god, I'm already halfway done. I'm already halfway done because they're so good. I think I might be done. I just need to think of one more. I need to think of one more, and I want it to be fitting for this character. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we've got 14. We have got 14. Oh, you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. Here we go. You have 3 minutes. Go. Are you saying they're all the protagonists? Always has, Reen. 2 minutes. Just a little bit under a minute left. "30 seconds. Someone could still take third place. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and closed. And we have our 3. All right. In last place, tied with 0 votes, Reen Around the Rosemary, Emma, Reen Team 6, Fee, Reen James Bible, the new edition, Gaius. Tied with 1 vote each, Reen Straining Order, Angelica, Illegal Reen, Yuna, and Areen NG, the Gambler, Ash. With 2 votes, Hark the Angels Reen, Elisa. With 3 votes each, Reinventing the Future, Tita, and the $1 million wedding ring, Eusis. With 4 votes each and coming in at a tie for 5th place, Inebrinated, Sarah, and CSI Special Victims Unit Reen. In 3rd place with 5 votes, Reendy. In 2nd place with 9 votes, Sundareen. And in 1st place with 12 votes, Reanimated. Reen and the others suffer more, Hatsu. Suffer more. Reen and the others help prepare for the performance, as well as the infiltration mission into Orchis Tower. With the help of the Crossbell Times, preparations were made to advertise the show to the military police and IDF, as well as the rest of the city at large. What up, Grey Winged? If one of my mods can give a shout out real quick. Despite being put together in such short notice, the dress rehearsal was conducted with great passion and skill, continuing late into the evening. As the clocks chimed midnight, ooh, what is Grifflin's? And a new day began, the plan was put into action. Everyone, stop what you're doing! I've got big news! It's a roguelike deck. I have played Slay the Spire extensively. And let me tell you, Grey Winged, I love and hate Slay the Spire. Because I had, after like 20 terrible runs, I had a run where everything was going right. And I went, this is it. This is the run where I beat the heart, because I've got all of this set up. And I went in with like full HP, and my deck was set, it was optimized, and the heart killed me on turn 2. Fuck Slay the Spire.
Whoa, what's going on with you? Did something happen in town?
No, that's not it. Look at this. But I'm glad you have fun.
Wait, no way! You got a ticket to the Ark and Seal show everyone's been talking about?
Yeah, it's just a rehearsal, but they're holding it to encourage the troops. They're handing out complimentary tickets to members of the Imperial Defense Force.
Wow, that's really something. But you know we can't just leave our post to see a show, right?
We can take turns going. They're holding it to inspire us, so it'd be a waste if we didn't go. I've got 3 golden tickets. Get your extra edition of the Crossbell Times. Ark and Seal starting their performances back up. That means we get to see Sully as the Star Princess again. Military personnel get free tickets. Seriously, you mean the Ark and Seal? No freaking way.
We really get to see them again?
See, I would be the kind of person that would get tickets to an Ark and Seal show, and I'd go, and in the middle of it, I'd be like, this sucks! They haven't played a single Full Metal Alchemist song yet! Wow, so even if we don't have tickets to the show, we can still watch it on the monitor cars.
Not a bad deal. I sense Speaker McDowell's hand in this.
Here you go, South Park kids.
Okay, nobody tell Cartman.
Hey, I want to go see that show.
Hey, is that who I think it is? I think so. She's back. No, Ark and Seal doesn't mean rainbow in French. It means a seal on Noah's Ark. That's what it means. Yep. Wow, you can almost feel the excitement in the air. They're giving away free tickets to military personnel. How about we take a look? Oh, I suppose the chief did give us permission to use some of our ships for this. But there's something else I wanted to talk to you about, Franz. I thought an Ark and Seal was a seal that had learned dark magics. Not bad, Chow. Or Sal.
I'm flattered you think so. The rest is up to them.
Shall we go and see how things turn out?
We're in danger!
Hey guys, remember the big concert of Trails of Cold Steel? No? Well, good news! Okay, I just want Joshua to everyone goes dead quiet, and Joshua just brings the harmonica up to his mouth and goes, and the crowd just erupts into applause, and that's the whole show. Everyone else there was just for flavor.
ladies and gentlemen, one and all. Thank you for taking the time to come to our special preview performance. The name of the piece we'll be performing is The Dream of a Million Nights. Tonight, we present for you a unique lineup in the Arkansas cast. We hope you enjoy this special performance.
This is where 80% of the budget went, and why most of the scenes aren't voiced. No. I have better music for this. The miasma has spread across Erebonia. Go collect the crystals.
Lloyd said the elevator was over that way.
Looks like we've shaken off the military police for now. Who goes there?
What business do you have here? Identify yourselves!
It's the Imperial Defense Force.
Damn, what are they still doing here? To think we almost cut our search for the hackers short to go watch the live preview. We need to contact HQ. Get some reinforcements in at once.
Bitch.
The military police. Wait, aren't you guys Lloyd's buddies? Why are you helping us?
Don't worry about that now. Just go.
We blockaded the entrance on the ground floor. That should buy you some time. Really? We owe you one.
Our sincerest thanks.
Let us move.
They run like Scooby characters. They all run like Shaggy and the Mystery Inc. crew, hustling from one door to another. Well, would you look at us? Who could have seen this coming? Then again, they are Lloyd's pals. We couldn't just not help them out. Yeah, you're exactly right. Kate here. Yes, we've got the situation under control. Could we ask you to keep the Defense Force occupied for just a while longer? Thanks, Chief Sergey. Tell Detective Dudley and Second Lieutenant Noel to be careful on their end, too. No one says that! They just say tell Dudley and Noel. You don't need to name drop like this.
Wow, it's like she wants me to date her.
Shut up, idiot.
Haha, I'm still lonely.
Man, I shouldn't have eaten those tacos before the show. Oh, I just sharded. Oh, god damn it. Oh, does it smell like shit in here?
Oh! Oh!
I'm here to steal the show.
I'm a cool guy.
V and the Phantom Thief, have you been spying on us? That's classic Vita.
Doesn't Blue Blanc just stand for, like, blue-white?
Damn, talk about a surprise guest appearance. How typical of them.
Vita, Clotilde, and Phantom Thief B? Unexpected, but I guess it works. With this many people, we're sure to attract the attention of the Imperial Defense Force and the military police.
Looks like you managed to make it to the elevator.
Yes, thanks to your help, and a few others.
Huh?
Well, anyway, you better start getting ready. The thaumaturgical sector is just ahead. It's the hidden core of
Oh,
this
it's
tower.
Thaumaturgical Center.
We're ready.
I'm told that the Bracers and the SSS had a joint operation here about a month ago.
The SSS are no strangers to this place. Heck, 2 years ago, we stormed it all on our own.
Now, let's keep moving. Just so you know, the barrier around this place is gonna make it tough to summon your Divine Knight. So what I'm saying is, be extra careful.
Understood. Let's begin the diversions. May Adio show us the way.
We'll be in touch. Good luck.
Ooh! Gay Pride LEDs. Let's go.
Welcome to the Gay Agenda HQ.
The 20th floor. Phew.
Watch out, everyone.
Alright. And that is stream. I gotta rest my poor throat. Hopefully it will have recovered enough tomorrow that I can do, what was it? We were gonna do Monster Sanctuary, that kind of Metroidvania game where your monsters have skill trees and they affect your ability to explore. So tomorrow is gonna be a shorter stream. It's gonna be from 5 to 8 o'clock. And we're gonna showcase that Monster Sanctuary game that I showed last week before we did Monster Viator. I'm really excited for it because I don't play a lot of Metroidvania games, but listen, I saw Monster Battle Buddies, I saw exploring, and I saw skill trees, ability trees. I'm already hyped. So with that being said, I'm gonna double check and make sure I actually saved. Okay. And
Let's raid Carla Bruce.
she's probably working on my commission. All right. For this one, it has to be all lowercase. This has to be all lowercase. I want everyone to post this in color stream at the same time. It's gonna drive her insane. Yes, yes. Thank you guys very much for coming by. All 150 of you. I hope to see you tomorrow for Monster Sanctuary. Otherwise, maybe on Friday for Stranger of Sword City. And the Ferality panel. My Ferality panel is at 3 p.m. Pacific time this Friday. Either viewable on Twitch or you can view it in VR chat. I really hope you'll come show up. I haven't done this panel before. I just finished it today, and I'm hoping for good things. Anyway, show Color some love. Wish me luck on recovering my throat. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Let's raid.